I'm Jen Morris for The American Dream. Today we're going to be speaking with John Minto and real estate specialist Kyle Whissel about an exciting new development coming into the community of Santee. Hey Craig and The American Dream, we're here in Santee at the future home of Karl Strauss Brewery, and I'm joined by real estate expert Kyle Whissel and Santee City Council member John Minto. Thanks for having us here.
Thanks for having me on your show.
So let's talk about this right now, empty space behind us that one day soon will be Karl Strauss.
As a matter of fact, this is so great for the city of Santee. Karl Strauss is going to move into this area just behind us. It's going to have their entire headquarters here, distributing here, and if you've ever been to one of their restaurants, you know they'll have a beautiful restaurant here with a green belt and places where people can actually have a wedding ceremony and things of that nature. So it's going to be a great, fun place. They've been permitted for everything, grading and building. We're just waiting on a little bit of issues with the environmental community to make it happen.
Kyle, what would it mean for the community of Santee to have Karl Strauss come in here?
It just kind of puts them on the map. Santee's got a lot of small breweries in town, but to get one of the largest breweries in the entire county to choose to put their world headquarters here, it's just, you know, a feather in the cap of Santee and showing how much we've grown over the years.
Many people don't know it, but Karl Strauss was one of the original craft brewers in San Diego County. They've been here for over 25 years. And actually, they do not export anywhere out of the state of California.
Oh, is that right?
That's why they're so strong, because they keep business local.
And that's what we want to see, right?
Exactly.
John, I know that Santee was the only location in East County that Karl Strauss was considering. Why do you think that is?
I believe it's because we're willing to work with businesses. We're very business friendly. If we don't have a formula that works for them, we'll actually create a policy and formula that will work for them. And that's what happened here, because they were looking at other communities throughout the region, and they came to Santee because we were willing to work for them, make their business work.
And that's a testament to you and all the city officials here in Santee.
Well, thank you.
Let's talk about jobs. What will Karl Strauss bring into Santee?
Well, this is what's really important, because with the fact that all the freeways and streets are filling up with cars and making it more difficult for people to get around, what we want to do is employ people right here in our own community so they don't have to get on the freeways. Let's say there's 100 people now that can work here, and I think it's going to be more than that. They don't even have to leave the community. They could stay here, work, they could play, because we're all going to want to go to Karl Strauss.
Well, exactly. And even people in the surrounding communities will now come into Santee and spend their money here.
Oh, darn. The better the revenue stream that we have in Santee, the more services we can provide. Because that's our job as a city council, is to provide services, whether it's fire, sheriffs, trash, whatever. That's what our job is. And having businesses like Karl Strauss here means it makes it easier for us to provide.
John, I know that you are not here right now to campaign. You have a lot of experience though, and I just want to go on record to say that the sitting mayor right now has endorsed you. You are running for mayor, so congratulations.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Now, Karl Strauss is not the only business coming in here to Santee. I know that there's also a new office opening up. Is that right, Kyle?
Yeah, so we're super excited. We've signed a lease for a new office building being built here in Santee. Super exciting. The #1 breakfast restaurant in Santee, the Omelet Factory, is going to be our next door neighbor. So we're excited about that. We've got Starbucks in our shopping center and a couple big churches across the street, and we're just excited that we've sold so many homes here in Santee, but now we actually get to, you know, work and play here all in one. We're really excited about that.
Hey, Jen, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Kyle, do you live in Santee?
I do live in Santee.
Do many of your employees live in Santee?
They do.
So then they fit that model of you can stay in Santee if you work here?
They are excited to
You
not
don't
have to get on the freeway anymore.
Exactly.
And now after work, they can get a beer at Karl Strauss, right?
Oh, we cannot wait.
All right, well, let's talk about the housing then in Santee. If we're going to work here and we're going to live here, how are we going to afford it? Tell me about the medium housing prices.
So most of Santee, you've got condos starting in the 200s and 300s, all the way up to the premier community in Santee called Sky Ranch. And we've got a listing up in Sky Ranch right now at 1175. So you've actually got $1 million+ homes in Santee. This one particular home is just under 5,000 square feet. Just amazing panoramic views. You can see Iron Mountain, you can see Mount Woodson, Potato Chip Rock, all of that. So we've really not only got entry-level housing here in Santee, but we've got luxury housing as well, which a lot of people don't necessarily expect, but they're really surprised when they come out here to see how much it's changed.
Well, such exciting news for both of you. Thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you for having me too.
You just heard about some exciting new developments happening for the community of Santee. I'm Jem Morris for the American Dream.
All right, hope you enjoyed today's show. You know, my goal as your consumer activist is to educate, empower, and engage your American dream. Of course, if you want to join the conversation, we'd love to have you follow us on social media. Find me, Craig Sewing, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. It's all out there, craigsewing.com. And of course, don't forget our contact form there. If you have any questions, you need some advice. We're out for today. See you tomorrow.